It's late at night. The world is quiet, but your mind isn't. Thoughts keep running, worries don't stop. And no matter how much you try to sleep, something inside you stays awake. You tell yourself tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow you'll change. Tomorrow you'll become better. But deep down, you already know what's going to happen. The same habits will repeat. The same distractions will win. The same life will continue. And that's when a powerful question hits you. If you truly want to change, then why can't you? Why do you keep going back to the same patterns again and again? The answer is simple, but uncomfortable. Because you are not controlled by your conscious mind. You are controlled by your subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the part of you that thinks, plans, decides, and sets goals. But it is weak. It is temporary. It gets tired. It gets distracted. But the subconscious mind is different. It is powerful. It is constant. It never sleeps. It never stops. And most importantly, it runs your life silently in the background. Think of your mind like an iceberg. The small visible part above the water is your
But the
conscious
massive
mind.
invisible part below the surface is your subconscious mind. And that hidden part controls almost everything you do. Your habits, your reactions, your fears, your confidence, your decisions, your results. Everything. And here is what makes it dangerous. Your subconscious mind does not judge. It does not question. It does not argue. It simply accepts and executes. Whatever you repeat, whatever you believe, whatever you feel deeply, it takes it as truth and starts shaping your reality around it. If you constantly think, I am not good enough, I always fail, nothing works for me, your subconscious mind does not challenge that. It accepts it. And then it starts guiding your actions in a way that proves it right. You hesitate when opportunity comes. You doubt yourself when it matters. You quit earlier than you should. And slowly your life becomes a reflection of those beliefs. Not because the world is against you, but because your mind is programmed that way. Now imagine if you flip this. Imagine if instead of feeding your mind fear, you feed it Instead of
belief.
repeating failure,
You repeat growth. Instead of thinking limitations, you think possibilities. Your subconscious mind will accept that too, and once it does, it will begin to push you in that direction. This is the power most people never understand. Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It does not care what seed you plant. It will grow whatever you give it. If you plant negativity, it will grow negativity. If you plant confidence, it will grow confidence. But the problem is, most people are planting negative seeds every single day without realizing it. Through their environment, through their thoughts, through their conversations, through the content they consume. They watch negativity. They talk negativity. They think negativity. And then they expect a positive life. That is not how it works. Your outer world is always a reflection of your inner programming. So if you want to change your life, you have to change what is happening inside your mind. And that starts with awareness. You need to observe your thoughts, especially the automatic ones, the ones that come without effort, because those are your subconscious patterns. Once you notice them, you can begin to change them. But here is the important
Your
part.
subconscious mind does not respond to logic. It responds to repetition and emotion. That means one positive thought will not change your life, but repeated thoughts with strong emotion will slowly reprogram your mind. This is why affirmations work, not because they are magical, but because they are repeated instructions to your subconscious. But most people use them wrong. They say things they do not believe, like I am a millionaire, I am extremely successful, and their mind resists it. Instead, you need to start with believable statements. I am improving every day. I am getting better. I am building discipline. These statements do not create resistance. They create acceptance, and acceptance is the first step to change. Now let's go deeper. Visualization. One of the most powerful tools you have. Your subconscious mind cannot clearly differentiate between something real and something vividly imagined. When you imagine something with enough detail and emotion, your brain activates as if it is actually happening. Which means if you constantly visualize the life you want, your brain begins to believe it is real. And once your brain believes it, your behavior starts aligning with it. This is why top athletes visualize before performing. This is why successful people mentally rehearse their success, because they are programming their subconscious before reality happens. You can do the same. Close your eyes and see the person you want to become. See how they think, how they act, how they live. Feel it as if it is already happening. Because the stronger the emotion, the deeper the programming. But there is another factor you cannot ignore. Your environment, your subconscious mind, is always absorbing information not just from you, but from everything around you. The people you spend time with, the videos you watch, the conversations you have, the energy you stay in. If your environment is negative, your subconscious will become negative. If your environment is focused, your subconscious will become focused. So if you want to change your mind, you must change your environment. Reduce distractions, remove negativity, surround yourself with growth. Because what goes into your mind eventually shapes your reality. Now let's talk about fear. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your subconscious trying to protect you. But it often protects you from the wrong things. It protects you from taking risks, from trying new things, from stepping out of your comfort zone. Because your subconscious prefers what is familiar over what is better. Even if your current life is not ideal. If it is familiar, your subconscious will try to keep you there. That is why change feels uncomfortable. That is why growth feels difficult, because you are breaking old patterns. But that discomfort is necessary. It is a sign that you are evolving. So instead of avoiding discomfort, learn to move through it. Because on the other side of discomfort is a new version of you, a stronger version, a better version. Now here is the final truth. Your life will not change until your subconscious programming changes. You can learn strategies, you can set goals, you can get motivated, but if deep inside you still believe you cannot do it, you will not do it. So stop focusing only on external change and start working on internal change. Reprogram your thoughts, choose better beliefs, visualize your future, control your environment, repeat positive patterns daily, and most importantly, stay consistent. Because real transformation does not happen in a day. It happens slowly, quietly, beneath the surface, until one day you wake up and realize you think differently. You act differently. You live differently. And that is when you understand that the power you were searching for outside was always inside you. So the next time you doubt yourself, remember this. Your subconscious mind is always listening, always learning, always shaping your reality. The only question is, what are you feeding it? What are you repeating daily? What are you believing about yourself? Because those answers are creating your future right now. So choose wisely, start small, stay consistent, and watch your life change from the inside out. And if you truly want to take control of your mind, then do not just listen to this. Apply it, because knowledge without action changes nothing. But action with the right mindset changes everything. Your future is not decided by luck. It is decided by programming, and from this moment on, you have the power to change that programming forever. The choice is